It's been a while since I've added to the on the bench thread. Thought I'd do that on this paperboy I'm working on. You can hear the audio is messed up. And see the sprites. Have to get back to the game here. So you can see the little lines and stuff around the character. So anyway, I think that's going to be one of these 6 RAM here. Not sure which one, but I'm going to have to figure it out. This board initially came to me with Championship Sprint software on it. It had Paperboy on the CPU, Champ Sprint on the video board, and you know, obviously that's not going to work. But you know, when you're running the wrong video software, you couldn't tell that there was problems with the motion objects. So none of these feel hot, but it's definitely those lines and dots and stuff are indicative of these 2148s and 49s going bad. So I figured too, while I had this thing apart, I'd replace the power headers. So they come factory with these round pin headers, and as you can see by the darkness of some of these pins, there's been some heat introduced to them. So to the owner of this game, I would recommend that you check your female wafers in your cabinet. If they're burned, you know, if they're light brown or something, you can probably keep them, but if they're black or dark brown, I'd replace them, because then the housings are just really brittle and they could break at any time. And then even more so, one step further would be to replace the pins with trifurcons rather than using the regular flat pins that are in them. That will give you a much better connection on the power input there and the power input there. The sound problem, which you heard, I believe, is either going to be one or both of those Yamaha ICs, or most likely one of these LM324s. So whichever one mixes the Yamahas into the sound system of the board. As you can see here, I'm going to power this on with the test switch held, and what that's going to do is it's going to put the game into self-test right away, and its first test will be RAM and ROM, and then its second test will be sound. Oh, that didn't work. Let's try this again. Come on. I might have to put you down. Okay, there we go. All right, let's power cycle. So it passes RAM and ROM.
Now you have a friend in the paper business.
So as you heard there, the Yamaha sounds are all messed up. The Pokey sounds are good, and the speech is good. So there's 3 audio subsystems here on this board, and they all get mixed into 2 channels rather, left and right, through these LM324s. So I'm gonna go with one of them being bad. If it was all of one channel or both channels, it would be these TDA 2002s. You know, why Atari chose to use I think they're 12 or 15 watt amplifiers on the audio output of this thing is beyond me, but that's what they did. So you not only have this amplification stage here, but in your cabinet you've got another amplifier as well, with another pair of 2002s or even maybe 2030s. So yeah, this strikes me as odd, and not all the System 2 boards have these ICs fitted, so it's a little weird. But at any rate, that's where we're at with this right now. I will come back with another video when I've got it working right.